Did you say Izzy?
All right. Sorry, y'all.
Mama, Izzy's super empty.
They knocked out. That pool got them knocked out. But yeah, y'all. So I got a little bit more time because he put my stuff in the dryer. I'm in here sweating like I don't know what. I'm in here sweating like I don't know what. But yeah, when you got true faith, when you have true faith, you're not sitting here. You're not sitting here worried about all of that extra stuff. Like, oh shoot, Ari, you got the top off of here. I do need to get something to eat though. Like, people, I'm just tired of people. Like, it's just, I don't think I was made for. I don't know. Hey, why is the lights on?
I don't know.
Somebody's door is open. Ari, you was over here messing with this door. Okay. But when you, like I was saying, when you have, faith is something that has to be lived out every day. You know, and it's funny that the little girl, her name is Faith, and I'm like, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that later. But the fact that their names is like Israel and Faith, those two names are very important to my journey. So I'm gonna end up talking to y'all about this late. Y'all gonna see. Just keep watching the videos because this is you know how it's playing out. Like, God bring people into your life for a reason. Everybody comes into your life, even if the devil sent them to try to destroy you. That good old Genesis 50:20. Y'all know I got the Bible right here. It better be still in here. Who touched my Bible? Now, that good. Let me read it. Y'all already know what that Genesis 50:20. Let me read it for y'all. That's why y'all better, like, I love the Bible because it's so, like, just so real. That Genesis 50:20. Let's go read it right quick. Is it 50:20? I think it's 50:20. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Because it says, but Joseph said to them, don't be afraid. Am I in the place of God? You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So then don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your children. And he reassured this the phone keep getting overheated because the sun is like right here. The phone keep getting overheated because the sun is like right here. But I don't want to move out my spot. But basically, yes. Let me turn it back down now. When people can't convince you to stay in the matrix, they think you're crazy. God would never want you to consider selling your body. I would never sell my body. Y'all, I'm a jokester. I would never sell my body. Like, what should it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul, baby? I would never give away this. I don't sell my body. What the enemy means for evil, God means for good. That's basically, yes. What I was just reading, Genesis 50:20, before the phone just cut off like it did. The devil was a hater. But that's what Genesis 50:20 says. With the devil, what you meant for evil, God will always use it for your good. So everything that has happened in your life, a lot of people are not walking in purpose in their life because they're afraid to talk about the trials and tribulations they go through. Many people wait till they come out of their season of all these trials before they want to testify. And God may call some people to do that. But for me, he has called me to record your trials and tribulations. So when you come out of it, they know exactly what you went through. They know exactly what you had to go through. They know exactly what having faith in me looks like. Ma'am, stop all that jumping around. You all right? Your knee? Don't your knee hurt? Yeah. Okay then. So how you jumping all around like that? You know. And see all the distractions. I'm sorry y'all for the distractions because this is nothing but tricks of the enemy. But see what was I saying now? But yeah, what the enemy means for evil, God will always use it for your good. A lot of people, that's what I was saying. A lot of people are not walking in purpose in their life. And you might have things that make you money, but it's about purpose. And a lot of, for the chosen ones, our purpose is to break generational curses. Whatever that generational curse is that's on your family, whether it be you got drug addicts, it have been a lot of molestation going on in your families, a lot of vile things going on in your families. You're called here to break that stuff. So you have to go on a journey so God can work with you to help you break that stuff. And it's not easy. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. It's not for the weak. And many people, like that other comment said up here, like people do want to convince you to stay in the to stay in the matrix. Like, I have spiritually awakened, and a lot of people just still spiritually sleep. They don't understand the grand scope of things of what the world is really about, what life is really about, and definitely not who God is and what He has meant for us. That's why a lot of people who stray away from Old Testament, like they teach these Christians to do, y'all need to be in Old Testament, because that's gonna give you some good to show you what's really going on out here, because we're really living out that Old Testament for real. You know, but a lot of people don't walk in their purpose, and they never find their purpose, and they don't feel fulfilled. Even when they're making millions of dollars by selling, you know, makeup, and they don't feel fulfilled because it's things that's bothering them, that they're in pain about deep within. Just like my mama and many other narcissistic mothers out here in these families. You things that you, hey, what is the problem? Come on, leave it alone and get from back there. Listen, I'm on live. Can y'all stop? Please. Just let her mess with it. We can get another one. The library will give us more. Like, come on. You always do that. You know I'm on live. Just let her mess with it. God dang. Like, the library will give us more, because they gave us these little science things. But, you know, your purpose is attached to things that you have been through. But a lot of people are scared to talk about the things they have been through. You're scared to talk about it because you're embarrassed. You carrying shame for some stuff that somebody did to you. How you carrying shame for something that happened to you? And even stuff that you have done. Shameful for what? And that's why I said many people, they would not even post all of this that I'm posting. They've been in the homeless shelters and living in cars because they want to wait till they come out of this to finally testify and talk about it. Nah. God may cause some people to do that. But for me, He said, no, you need to show everything. Show the whole process. Because, see, people think it's so easy. And a lot of people, especially chosen ones that He got in these seasons of their life, they want to skip this part of it. You want to skip. You think you can just get the blessings. You want the big house. You want the money. You want the love. You want the relationships. You want all of these blessings without having to really go through sacrifice. To whom much is given, much is really required. You have to go through all of that. You know? You got to go through it. You got to go through it. There's no way around it. You can't take the elevator to success in no area. Success in love, success in with wealth. You can't. You have to take the stairs for real. You have to go through it. And when you go into
Benny.
Don't you hit me before I knock you out.
No!
All right, man. Chill. Tone me down. Tone me down. Okay, whatever. All right, maybe I can put this up here now because I don't want it. I don't want it to get hot again, but I'm going to wrap this up anyway. But
Let me open.
Girl, I already got short attention span, okay? And these kids be throwing me off. Come on, just color. That's what she want to do. She want to color. All right, color. You know, but you got to go through stuff. You got to go through stuff. And you got to have faith when going through it. You can't give up on God because you're going through this stuff. You can't feel like, oh, because see, in the beginning of my journey, I used to be like that. And it's still, even when I had moved back to Baltimore, because I'm like, I really did not want to go back to Baltimore. When I moved back there, I did not want to move back there. When I was in the beginning of this season and stuff, I'm like, I'm mad at you, God. I'm mad. You got me here. You got me in the shelter. You got me here. You got me. But now, like, I just learned to enjoy the journey. Like, enjoy the journey and trust the process, because it's all for a reason. Nothing is happening for no reason. Nothing in your life is happening for no reason. It's something, if you fully carry it all the way out. See, many people don't carry it all the way out. But if you allow God to fully use you in that situation, you're going to be able to testify about that. It's going to lead to something greater in the end. But you got to weather that storm. You really have to be willing to weather that storm. And have faith in Him still. believe in him, love him, still talk to him, still want the relationship with him. The whole thing be about, see, many people want God for his blessings, but they don't really value why it's important to just have a genuine relationship with him. Yet we be out here wanting unconditional love from men. The men want the unconditional love from the women. The women, we want somebody to just love us for nothing and without. God is the same way. Just cause he don't gotta have to give you blessings just for you to love him and see why it's valuable to have him in your life. Like, so when you going through these type of seasons, it shows you, because he's still there with you every single day. Every single day, even when you like living in my car, he still shows up in ways that it's like, this is God. Even like I said, with the little children, with their names, I say, what's the coincidence? This ain't no coincidence that their names is Faith in Israel. I know it was a reason that we encountered them. Like, there's no coincidence, because I'm on a journey of faith. Faith has been the theme of my entire journey the past 3 years. And we are the children of Israel. That's a part of my purpose, is talking to teach my people that we are the true children of Israel in this good old book. So from the small things like that it goes to show everything be coming together at the appointed time. But you got to really go through that whole journey. Job was in it. When I tell you, I'm literally living out the book of Job. And just like God did for Job, I'm going to get double for my trouble. I already know that. I know that. For a fact, I know that. But you got to be willing to, lose it all. When he say, all right, I'm taking this from you, he wants to make sure you still want him for him, not just for his blessings. Like, he wants you to love him for him, not just because he could bless you with the money, bless you with a job, bless you with a man, bless you with a baby, bless you with this. Like, of course, that stuff is cool too, but he wants that genuine love like he has for you. The same way we be wanting that. And that's the thing too. A lot of us out here, we want stuff from other adults out here. We want the love from these people. We want loyalty. But people not really loyal to God. They're not obedient to God. These men out here, they want women to be obedient to them, to listen to them, to submit to them. But do you submit to God? Do you submit to him? No, you don't. But yet we be having such high expectations from other humans. And then when God has these expectations from us, we act like he ain't supposed to have it for us. Like he didn't create all of our butts. Okay? Like he didn't create all of this. Like he didn't put these gifts in us. The stuff that we be out here idolizing and stuff. He gave it all to us. So how dare you make an idol out of something that he gave to you? He wants you to idolize him. See, this is why I really do need time, because I always get it going in. Like he already said in them first couple of commandments. Okay? Yes, they want the hand of God and not the face. Yeah, not the face of God. Yes. Like, it's real. And initially when I first went on this journey, I too was like that. I just wanted the blessings of God. I saw how this one girl that I followed, she was always talking about how, because she got the materialistic things she has is things that I dream for. It's things that I want. It's my goals. And she used to always give credit to God. And at that time, I used to be like, oh, girl, talking about some God. God ain't bless you with that. Like God ain't do that. Like, girl, what did you do? What did you really do? Because it take money to get that stuff. What did you really do? Like, I'm like, I'll do whatever it is that you did. But, I said, I'll do whatever it is that you did, to get this stuff. And But come to find out, she had to go through a foreclosure. She was driving in a truck, like, them vans. She was driving in one of them vans with no seat in there. She was really in a struggle. She went through a real struggle before she got her paid off beautiful home. She actually live in Florida too. She got this paid off cash, big beautiful house. Before she was blessed with all of that, she had to lose a lot. She had to go through a lot. But see, I didn't know all of that. See, that's why you also got to be careful about what you say you want when you see people with their materialistic things and you say, oh, I want what they got and I want this. You don't know what it took for them to get that. But at that time when she used to be talking about God, I'm like, oh, God. Like, because I didn't believe in God like that at that point. I didn't know, of that. I wasn't privy to that. So then, she used to talk about that. Went to one of her seminars, and that was the first thing she talked about, was having, faith in God and all of this stuff. So I'm like, oh, girl, can you get to the part about the money? Because God know I idolize money. There was a point in time where I really idolized money. I'll choose money over a man. I don't love. Man, give me the money. Like, only thing I don't put over money is my kids. Like, that's how it was. And that's why God had to send me on this whole journey to see, would you really, are you after me for my blessings because of what I can provide, because of what you saw somebody else testify that I provided for them? Or are you after me for my heart? Like, do you really want this relationship? And now, me going through all of this, it just reminds me why it's important to have the relationship with God. Because see, when you in stuff like this, because a lot of people cannot understand, how are you so positive? How are you so at peace? How can you smile and you going through all of this stuff? Because the God I serve. I think the video that I'm posting tomorrow, I was talking about that to y'all in that video that's going to post tomorrow. Because somebody asked me, like, how do you, like, your eyes, like, how do you still have that's like, I guess, I don't know what it is, because people be talking about the eyes, and they said, like, how do you just have this, like, peace to you, and you out here, you doing this, like, you just by yourself, how are you, I said, it's God. And when I say that, when I respond with that, people really don't get it. They think it's like, girl, what is it that you're really doing? What is it? It's really God for real. God is the only one. Yeah, it's purple and it's pretty. It's pretty. Got great coloring skills. And it's God. God really does give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Like, when you really get that close with him, you begin to have peace. You begin to feel lighter. You begin to have less anxiety. You're not all depressed and all this. When the closer you get to God, the more all of that worry, the fear, the doubt, the depression, all of that stuff starts to subside. When the further you away from him, that's when you're in bondage to a lot of that stuff. Because when you close with God, you know that, man, the Lord is really my shepherd. I shall not want. He got me. He got me. I don't need to be stressing about nothing. Like, I can still have peace even in this situation, because my days are still good. I have great days and I have great nights. It just be the location sometimes, and I don't want to say too much because y'all gotta watch the videos as they come out. But we good. God will bring people into your life just to help you. You don't have nothing to worry about. I don't care what you're stressing about right now. Like, I don't care what, like, that's why you really have no reason to stress. I don't care if you're going through eviction. It might be time for you to move somewhere else. That's why the doors are closing. And a lot of times people, like, because I remember when I was going through my eviction, I was like, oh, you brought me down here. I already been in this one apartment and this and that. Now I'm going through an eviction and all of this. Like, what is going on? I'm overdrafting my accounts. I never used to overdraft. I don't believe in overdrafting. I don't do that. So, like, you talking to a person. What the hell? You talking to a person who used to, wait a second. You talking to a person.
That was good.
Yes, thank you. I love that you're always laughing. I do. Like, and some people hate that, but I can't help it. That's my fruit of the spirit. That's the fruit of the spirit, is being joyful. And I'm just, first of all, everything life is funny. And I just love to laugh. It makes me feel good to laugh. Like, it makes me feel good. I don't want to walk around mad, tight face like these narcissists be. They be mad as hell. Like, what you so mad for? Ain't you living better than me? Why you so mad? Like, why are you mad? Like, ma'am. Life has different meaning for me. And I think when you realize what life means to you, that's when you carry yourself different. Like, I don't have no reason to walk around angry, mad, sad. I love to laugh. It feels good for my spirit to laugh. That's why I love laughing. I was up last night, y'all. I was up last night just dying laughing. Kept coming across some funny reels. I was crying laughing. Like,
What's that?
What?
What's that?
That's the bag.
A bag?
Mm-hmm.
The bag?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, it's just, you don't have to stress. It was like, I used to be like that, but as the journey has played out, I needed this. That's why, like, God will say you got to trust the process, because he's, like, really pruning you, refining you, teaching you a lot. And The stress is the number one killer, and everybody be out here stressing. And it's like, you cannot say you are a believer and you trust in the Lord, yet you're always stressed about something. That's like, it's a complete contradiction. Like, you cannot have faith and fear. Like, of course, your human nature, you're going to, like, oh, this is new. It's just, sometimes stuff is just new to you, so you're like, I'm fearful because it's something new, it's something different. But that's the whole point. God be trying to get you out your comfort zone, get you to something new. And then we be praying about stuff and not realizing when you start praying, you putting it out there, okay, stuff is going to start to happen. Like, you wanted to get out this relationship, you tired of this person treating you like that, but then soon as something happens, like, you've been tired of the job, you tired of them bullying you at work, but as soon as you get laid off, you're mad, you're crying, you tired of that apartment, you tired of it being, they not coming through doing the maintenance orders like they supposed to, you might got rodents in there, all of this stuff going on in your house, you tired of your neighbors, you tired of all of these things, and you complaining. When you start complaining about things, that means it's time to make a change. And then God will start to shift things so that the change can happen. But just because it don't look like what you think, we be thinking, I'm supposed to get out this relationship. I'm in this bad, toxic relationship, but I really want some new love. You think I'm supposed to, the new love that's going to come knocking at your door where you are and come take you right from there without you having to go on any type of cleansing, any type of a journey. You think that everything's supposed to just show up right where you are so that you're just like redeemed right then and there. Like, no, that's not how it works. It's a process. You got to come out, open that door, walk out that door, go walk down, go through this little journey, go on a little journey. Then you're going to get to a next destination. You're going to learn some stuff there that's going to help you for the final destination. Like, it's literally a journey. It's literally a journey. It's literally a journey. And that's what I'm learning, because I even knew that before I moved to Florida. I was like, I already know God, not because I know this is my promised land, but I'm like, I just know God, and I know I'm not gonna go there and be right in my dream house. I know I'm not gonna do that, because that's not how it works. I would love for it to be like that. I would love for Him to just hurry up, get me there, and then immediately the house is just waiting for me. And though it might be in preparation, it might be being built, somebody might be living in the house that He has for me right now, and He in the process of putting them through an eviction or a foreclosure just so they can get out my house, because that's their house for me. That house is for me. But even, it just, He take you on, it's just so deep for real. And you gotta just trust the process. But nothing just gonna go showing up at your door. You gotta come out the door, close that old door, and walk through the new doors. And you gotta trust Him as He's leading you through the new doors. Let Him be the pilot, for real. You're the co-pilot. And a lot of times we want to be the pilot and the co-pilot. No, you need to pick a side. And really, you need to just be the co-pilot, because it's too much stress on you when you're trying to be the pilot in your life. That's why a lot of times we stress, got anxiety, we mad, angry. We angry and stuff because we tired of having to figure out everything by ourselves. We mad, especially when you're the chosen one, especially when you came up, you had to do a lot by yourself. You're tired of figuring out everything for yourself. So that's the perfect reason why you need to surrender and let God lead it. And don't worry about everything. Just sit in the passenger side, let Him sit in His driver's seat, and let Him do His thing and get you to where you need to be. Y'all might go on you might hit some potholes. You might got to take a pit stop here. Look at that. That's why I say read the Bible. Can you stop touching my stuff? Girl. She just loved being in the front seat so she could touch all over my good stuff here. Messing my stuff up. Like, come on now. What was I saying? That's what I'm saying. I can easily get distracted. But like I was saying, can you just sit in the seat? Hey, come on. I need to get out of here. Because what time is it? It's almost 6 o'clock. But today was a great day. That is so true. You get tired of trying to do everything and figure out everything. You do. I know I got tired. I got tired, and now it feels good, because even with this, like, every day, new things, just like, when you obedient and you just go to where He's telling you to go, sometimes you just, a simple errand that you think you're supposed to be running, sometimes, and that's what another thing I realized, sometimes we think it's our own doing, But sometimes that's the Holy Spirit moving through you to tell you, hey, you need to go here today. Go there today. Or go finally do this. You've been putting off this task. Go do that task. Because when you go do that task, it might be something or someone there that you need. Like, I'm telling y'all. I can't say it all right now, but it's so many testimonies that I have about that. Just simple. A location we went to recently. It was something that we needed was there, and it was a reason why we was led to go to this particular location to do this particular thing. And when we got there, it was something there that we had been talking about that we needed, and it was there. That's why it's like obedience is really important. Obedience. I mean, even one time, like, I have so many testimonies about that. That's why it's important for you to go. When he's telling you, read the Bible. When he told them to go somewhere, there was already provision there in the land where they were going to. There was already somebody there to receive them, to help them. You got to really read it and believe it and understand and know that when you living this thing out. Can you just stop touching my stuff, please? No. You really just have to know. You have to believe. And you don't have to know everything. That's why that girl asking me all them questions. How you gonna get her in cheer camp and you don't have a house, or she's not in traditional school? First of all, since when do you have to have those two things to do an activity? Because my baby's definitely registered for cheer. She's registered for cheer. Tryouts are coming up soon. So, and God made a way. God bought the cheer. Did I tell y'all that in the video already? If I didn't, y'all just getting it early. But God, I did tell y'all in that video. God sent the cheer people to the, he know we be going to Sam's Club. He sent the cheer people there. The specific ones that I wanted her to join, he sent them people to the Sam's Club. And we was, at that time, he kept on telling me, go ahead on to Sam's. Go to Sam's. Go ahead to Sam's. I was just feeling an urgency to get up to the Sam's Club. Get up to the Sam's Club. And Lord, we got there. The guy, I'm walking out, didn't even pay them no attention. The guy saying to us, he like, you want a chair? You want a chair? And I'm thinking he's saying a chair. I was like, yeah. And he said, go over to the table right there. Whole time, it's the cheer thing. Like, and yeah, my baby's registered. And she's starting. And when it's in God's will, it's his bill. My baby gonna be cheering. Like I said. Like, what the girl was talking about. I said, like, she said, how you gonna, easy, girl, what you mean? Like, what? My baby gonna be cheering. And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. So it's just like, you gotta really have faith. And you have to believe it. You don't have to see it to believe it. You need to believe it, and then you will see it. That's what faith is. That's what faith is. Believing first before you see it. Believing in it. Imagining it. Like that lady talking about imagination. Girl, you don't got no imagination. It's a lot. It's just so interesting. It's even interesting to me, and that's why, because of the journey, and this is why he will take you on the journey, so you can learn to really trust him, to know that everything works out. I'm telling you, from the moment we left, he always put somebody there for you to help you. Somebody's always going to be there to help you. I'm on a train you'll think you by yourself. I was on a train coming to Florida. Another lady, I ended up running into her. Not by coincidence. She stayed with me to make sure I got all my bags. She made sure my kids, she watching my kids right here. Like, God sends people. She was coming from Baltimore to Tampa, just like me. And she made sure, like, she was with me. Like, it's just, he will send people just for you. I can't even stress it enough. That's why you just have to have faith. He's going to send people just for you. That's what favor is. That's what true favor is. That's what true favor is. So yes, like that person asked me, like, how do you just do it? Because I have faith. That's why I'm able to still smile. That's why I'm able to still laugh. That's why I'm able to still feel good, even when, like, life feel like it's crumbling, and I can still make the best out of it, because the faith, it's truly a blessing. That's why you do not need to worry. Go read the word. What does it say, though? You should not worry about what you should eat or what you should drink. I'm gonna be coming with this. I'm I'm gonna be coming back soon because we need to be in this Bible. You gotta live on this. Thank you for being obedient, sharing your journey. Yes, thank y'all for the support for real. And I had to be obedient. And I'm a proper person. Some of this stuff, don't nobody want to tell this stuff. Like, you know, but it's like I just really don't care anymore. Like, and that's another thing. This journey, it took these 3 years though for me to get to a point where I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about the validation. I don't care. It took the journey. I'm telling you, that's why you gotta go through the journey, because it's things he's trying to strip you of, especially when you the chosen one, especially when you was the black sheep of your family. Okay. I gotta get out of here, y'all, because people rushing me. Well, I have been on here for a while.
Yeah, because I want to eat.
You hungry again? Dang, these kids are always hungry. But yeah, we do gotta get something to eat. Yeah.
Mommy,
but
Mommy,
see, I forgot what I was ready to say. But yeah, we ain't going on no hibachi. We went there yesterday. I'm homeless with 5 kids and baby. Just know everything is gonna be good. Of course, it's easier said than done. It's human nature to stress, like to worry a little bit. But you really don't have to. God already have ordered your steps. Everything that you need is going to appear for you at the right time. Like, I'm telling you, don't be stressing about it. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel none of that. Just trust your process, because it's things that he has to teach us in that season. He got to strip you of a lot of things. That's what I was saying, especially when you like the black sheep and you've been seeking validation from your narcissistic family all your life, and validation from all these people, and you know, you carry a lot of shame with you. These are things during the journey he want to strip you from. He want to build your confidence up. He want to build up your trust. He want to teach you how to trust yourself. He want to teach you how to listen to your intuition, have discernment. It's things he needs to teach you. Because a lot of times when you are the chosen one, when you have been the black sheep, the scapegoat, you don't even begin to trust yourself, which is why you seek validation from everybody else in the outside world. Because things that you hearing, that you know you hearing inside, that you feeling inside, that when you hear the voice of God, because a lot of chosen ones, you're gifted, you're spotting in. Let me get out of here. But what I was saying, in the beach shelter, oh my God. How much of a blessing, inspiration to me with sharing your faith and journey. Love your energy. I will keep praying for you. Yes, thank y'all for the prayers. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for everything. We in this together. Y'all already know. I told y'all from day one. We all in this together. And that's why he want me sharing my journey, because many of y'all going through it, have been through it, going through it, or about to go through it. Whether it be within your family, the stuff that we going through in our families, the stuff that we going through in these relationships, the stuff that we going through with our living situations, or ultimately due to trying to get away from abusive situations. Like, you tired of being, even if it's with your parents, sometimes you just can't live with your parents because you don't got time for that mental abuse and that verbal abuse and that emotional abuse and all the abuse that we have endured for so long. We ain't got time for it. Okay, wait. All right, let me get out of here, y'all. But I'll be back. Let me get these clothes out of here. And I'll be back. I'll be back later. Hold on. Wait.